What's good, ladies and gents? Welcome back to MKO Boxing, aka MKO Pugilism, where we talk all things boxing. Remember to like and subscribe on YouTube, follow on TikTok, all that good stuff. So let's get into it. So the main event from last night on Netflix, big viewership. I'm not sure what the numbers were. We had Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano, the rubber match, the third fight, and going into this fight, it was 2-0 or 2-0 to Katie Taylor. And my thoughts on it were with the first two fights. I thought Katie Taylor took number one, and I thought you could give a good argument that Amanda Serrano deserved to win the second fight. I thought, yeah, she hurt Katie Taylor, and yeah, I could definitely see why people say Amanda Serrano won the second one, but at the end of the day, it went Katie Taylor's way. Um, so going into this third one, but I thought, yeah, you're looking at a competitive fight. I was kind of sitting on the fence, really. I'm not too sure who was going to win because I thought Serrano, very good chance of winning. I thought even a draw could be a result, as some said beforehand. And yeah, this fight, it turned out to be a decent fight, not as action packed, I would say, as the first couple, and that was because of Katie Taylor. Katie Taylor, she finally sort of boxed to her strengths in this one. She used lots of movement, and she relied a lot on her footwork, and that's impressive considering Taylor now 39 years of age, so she's well up there in age, boxing wise at least, and yeah, she showed some great footwork in there. And for me, of the two of them, although Amanda Serrano, she had her moments, it was competitive. It wasn't no sort of one-sided fight. Serrano was always in the fight, but I always felt, looking at it, that Serrano was sort of coming up second best, and I just thought, last night the woman with the better tactics sort of prevailed because Katie Taylor, she didn't have it quite all her own way, but I just felt her movement, was sort of dictating the pace of the fight, and it was kind of fought at in the way that Katie Taylor wanted to fight. So I felt of the two of them, yes, Serrano was coming forward and whatnot, but Taylor was able to make her miss quite a number of times and make her pay. And Taylor was just using the correct tactics of, yes, you spend a little bit of time in there, a little bit of time attacking, but for the most part, she was sort of on the move, making sure that Amanda Serrano's missing, countering Serrano, and then so overall, tactically, for me, Katie Taylor just nicked it, just took it, and she took it quite comfortably for me because Serrano, good as she is, she just couldn't seem to get to grips with this fight. She couldn't really seem to sort of nail Katie Taylor down. Aside from, okay, the 10th round was a good round, good battle in there, but I've just felt overall, you look at the fight and it was mainly sort of dictated by Katie Taylor's movement, boxing and moving, landing her punches, then moving around, circling around the ring. And Serrano just wasn't quite able to sort of cut Katie Taylor off and sort of really get to her in the fight. It was mostly Katie Taylor's fight at Katie Taylor's pace. So yeah, for me, no problem with the decision. I thought Taylor's a rightful winner. And she seals the deal on the trilogy, really. So yeah, credit to her, hats off to her. It was a very good performance, because again, she just, and it shows that perhaps she could have even made the first fight easier, or the first or second fight easier, by just, rather than doing what she did in those fights, sort of getting into a brawl, getting into a scrap with Serrano, who's I would say sort of the bigger puncher. If she just stuck to her boxing, stuck to her movement, used her legs in there, she could have made the other fights easier too. But yeah, of the three, this was sort of the least entertaining, but it was still good. And yeah, I think rightful winner Katie Taylor. I know some people disagree, perhaps Serrano would disagree in that, but for me, I just felt overall Katie Taylor's the one who sort of bossed the fight, dictated the tempo, the pace of the fight, and tactically, she was the one with the superior tactics. So, yeah, that's my view on it. Let me know what you thought of this fight. Excuse me, Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano 3. Who do you think won? Do you agree with the decision? Or, let me know. And until next time, it's MKO Boxing. Over and out.